how to prioritize the champion. But Danny also has a very good quality, so it will depend on him as to what he wants to pilot. It will be the Ezreal though. No surprises there, especially thinking about the recent buffs that he received in patch 4.4b. This makes a lot of sense, and just looking at the 4 champions of Fennel, I'm seeing a very good chance because this is a very well constructed draft. It's very balanced. It does have a lot of AoEs. And, the carry potential of the Ezreal and Vladimir will still be there.
So it's going to be a Xayah Zeri here. Double marksman on the side of FPX, invest solely towards the late game as well. And to balance it out, they pick up a Lee Sin for the early engages. I love it. FPX, known for their aggression, is becoming more and more calculated. But I love the response for Fennel. They also invest in early game, especially if Chaz is going to visit top lane. Yeah, we're going to be seeing Spells rather having the confidence to take on this Camille, especially that it is a great matchup.
Yeah, one would say that Chaz prefers to gank for his Baron laner. That's always his MO. I talked to Coach Kaigu from Fennel and asked him about the history of Chaz as a player. He was originally a top laner in League of Legends PC. And that is why he knows when his Baron laner needs a gank. So if it ever becomes a 2v2 in the top lane, Renekton paired with the Aatrox, 1 lockdown should be enough to really shut down the HP bars of the Camille or the Lee Sin, but they still have to be careful because again, when it comes to, the early game, Lee Sin does have the perfect advantage over, I guess, everyone in the current meta right now.
And we're talking about FPX as well. Shigdao7 is no stranger to these aggressive champions. He loves setting the tempo here for FPX to allow the team to just get their MO. Becoming aggressive, becoming ruthless, just overpowering their opponents. Similar to how EDG operates, but EDG has shown to be the better executed one so far. And FPX wants to change that.
Fennel from Manila, FPX going against them. But Young again with the expectations that has been set out here. Fennel does have a very big hole that they will need to climb back from. Again, just looking at their record, only 1 win so far in the tournament. Definitely not the position that they want to be in. But again, 1 series at a time is how everyone should look at it, especially with the hole that they are in right now.
The good part about Fennel is that even if they lost many games, some of those games actually were game 3s or reached game 3s, including the match against G2 Blacklist and the match they had against KT. And I think that's okay. We see the sign of life from Fennel still. They're constantly trying to adjust, and we talked about their draft earlier, right? This is a great draft that they have. But so far, we don't see any aggression coming in from Danny and Rise. I think they're giving respect here to Kong, just poking him out first before they actually engage.
The fact that Chao and Kong was the first to 2 is definitely something to take note of. Again, in a laning scenario, the one that has the level advantage basically would win the skirmish, right? That's the goal, and that's also one thing that all the casual players should have in mind. The level advantage is real here in Wild Rift. If you ever enter a duel against
one more, and the first one is gonna come through. Arise is the one to pick it up, but Danny's gonna be taken down. At least a double kill. So Portal battle, Arisen is the one to stand, but this time Shigdao7 is here to answer back. A 2-for-2 in the end.
And it's a lot better for FPX, especially knowing that Shigdao7 gets XP and gets gold. As a Lee Sin, that's a dream for you. Now Arisen, again, you did say about the power of Ezreal. Danny was the first to level to 3, and this is again what we were talking about, right? Fennel recognizing their XP just gave them the advantage in that 2v2, but Shigdao7 was still there to clear and to clean things off for FPX. Overall, I would still favor FPX just because you give the XP advantage on towards their jungler. Things are looking up for them.
And the kills went through to the carries as well. Unlike for Fennel, it's Arisen that gets a double kill.
Oh yeah, that too.
I mean, if it were a Senna, I would love that. because it does carry out towards the end as well. But it's not the list.
Right.
This time Chad is going to be here to answer back. Great setup as well as Chad is going to get taken down. Absolutely great change for Fennel.
It's also a flash invested here by Mr. Chaz, plus the World Ender. Now Shingdo 7 is trying to be sneaky here, but Chaz wants a round number 2 against Kong. They know that Kong isn't level 5 yet. There is a chance for them to take down the Zaya. Oh, but Helios!
Oh, just the ult to take him down, and Sky will be gifted the kill this time around.
Yeah, and then this is... I mean, he gave him no chance to react at all. Now on the top side, Hextech Ultimatum will be invested, but Speltz does not even need to cast this Dominus, which is a very good sign. Now just going back, like the mid lane, that gank coming in from Shingdo 7 is the reason why FPX is enjoying a very good record right now here in this tournament. He's really elevated the play of FPX to a point that their early game really revolves around their very aggressive jungler.
Oh yeah, Shingdo 7, we have seen him very consistent this time, especially in this game. Gank in the bottom lane, gank into the mid lane, he might help in the top lane as well. That's the name of the game, FPX. So aggressive! Helios almost got taken out the flash! And Sky will pick up his second kill.
Almost is never a word for Sky, and that's a solo bolo in the mid lane. At the, I would say, Corgi. To the, I would say, combo. It's part of the combo. Did you know that, right? Like, the emote adds extra damage, I guess.
Extra damage.
But Helios, emotional damage. Emotional damage. Anything that you can think of. But again, the thing here is for Fennel, they are now being targeted on towards their mid laner, and you don't want to see your Vladimir be this behind, because Vladimir needs to scale up to be effective in team fights, and Helios is really, I would say, on the back foot right now, especially with that 2 early kills that was provided onto Sky.
And with the ADC or double ADC competition of FPX as well, they will be having great scaling towards the late game. If they continue to shut down Helios, continue to shut down Danny, it's going to take so much time for them to actually scale Sky this time. He's going to chase out 3 members of Fennel, just taking him down. Chad is going to be getting the kill, as well as taking this dragon up, as Shingdo 7 is here in the top side river.
Yeah, the question is, will Fennel take down this dragon in time? Because it does look like the FPX wants to challenge this.
Yeah, Chaz is going to be running away.
No
but
way.
Chow and Don will commit. Spells is going to be here alongside with Arise, and Cass is going to be used to isolate him though. And they will pick him down. Shingdo 7 loving this exchange as they go in once more. Arise going to be left out as Spells is just running away. This might be double objective for FPX.
It does appear so, because there's no way that Fennel will be able to contest this one out. Chaz not alive means there's going to be no smite to contest this one out, and that will be a 2-for-2 objective for FPX. That was what I was worried, because the timing of their gank against Sky FL, although they were able to convert the kill against Sky, it delayed Chaz in taking down the dragon. And with FPX recognizing that they were delayed, even just by a bit, FPX being the decisive team, they still went for the punish. And this is, again, the thing that you cannot do against the CN teams. They are very good in capitalizing on all those miscues and all those mistimings that doesn't often happen in the tournament.
It's the small things that matters, and it is now being punished by FPX. And this is one of the reasons why I love the aggressiveness here of FPX, because now it's more calculated. This time, Fennel gonna be going towards the top lane and try to secure the kill onto Sky.
Red buff.
He does burn to death, and the gift of kill towards Vladimir is actually good. But the tower fall down into the mid lane helps FPX answer back in the economy part.
Fennel is going for the kills. Meanwhile, FPX is playing the Wild Rift, getting 2 towers in trade for 1. One would say that that's the best case possible, or best case scenario for Fennel, because if they try to defend their mid lane tower or their bot lane tower, they will just get overpowered by FPX. And so the better goal is to go for a trade on the other side of the map. But make no mistake, FPX is still running away with things with the way things are going, even though that although they're delaying the mid laner of FPX, it's not enough. Like at this point in time, they have to do better than this, and I know that Fennel also knows this.
I mean, it's the small things that FPX is making as a difference right now in this game, being expanded into this 2,500 gold lead.
Ooh.
And it's also great that they're also being able to fully utilize the early game pressure that they can actually establish. The Camille, the Lee Sin, we see even Chao making so many plays, especially in their interruption a while ago in the Dragon takedown of Fennel. And now they're just having so much great establishment in control even more in this game. Helios cannot farm efficiently anymore. He is going to be dying here for sure. Single 7 flashing in, forcing the flash of Helios. Will be fine, but another tower takedown here by FPX.
And then, luckily for Helios, his face rush did proc, allowing him a very surge of movement speed and allowing him to survive in the end. Chaz though, Shingdo 7 might get caught.
Gets pinned down, and that should be a kill to Chaz. What will be the answer back here? Sky is still able to escape. Still.
Oh, wait.
Fennel getting something. Aatrox getting 3 kills already.
Yep.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Mid lane though, that is gonna be in a lot of trouble. He'll get taken down as well. FPX loving the trades, to be honest.
Yeah, even the flash was invested here by Don128. No second guessing himself this time. Like Don128 had one goal in mind, and that's to catch Danny off guard. The thing about what's happening right now, though, is that there is a door being left open here by FPX just because Chaz, the premier carry of this team, is getting his farm. Right? And we've seen a lot of games that Chaz was able to carry for his squad, even dating back to his days with RRQ. Against FPX, though, it will prove to be very hard, especially against a double marksman composition. Now, Don128 will be targeted. Remember, no flash.
And Chaz will continue to pin him down as well. It's taken a long time, especially with the sustain here of Don. But he will get taken down eventually. A little bit late on the follow-up here of FPX. And Fennel continues to inject gold onto this Aatrox of Chaz.
Exactly, he's being funneled all these kills. One way or another, like Fennel, slowing down the tempo of FPX because they have been punishing all this overextensions. And I have to give credit to Arizon. Arizon is so on point. Yeah, we have to remember that he was the one who got the early 2 kills for Fennel, and he has converted it into a lot of SS as well. You look at his items, Stasis Ancient already completed, plus the Dead Man's Blade, more mobility for Fennel, but this time, the onus is on them. They need to challenge this dragon to deny the soul point for FPX.
It's going to be very difficult, especially with how fast it is being taken down, but Fennel might still contest, still try to engage onto it, but Aizen's going to be the first target and is still trying to contest here onto Chao. No follow-up coming in from this Aatrox. Chao tries to go, but gets kited away instead. And FPX is going to be running them down. Shingdo 7 able to outplay Helios, but still gets cancelled out. Helios, though, will get taken down at the end, and FPX gets the upper hand in this fight. A 2-for-2, but the dragon for FPX.
That's the tunnel vision that you don't want to see, especially from your star player. Oh, Spells! No! What reaction time coming in from Chao. That body slam was super clean. Instant. And with that, another advantage towards FPX. Let's look at that replay once again, because, you know, I want you guys to focus on what will be the decision making here by Chaz. He went for Chao, again the support player, and although Chao was burning down to just 1 HP, there is just no way that you can do it at this point of the tournament, at this point of the game. You cannot tunnel vision on towards the support, and with the primary threat from Fennel gone, right?
It's gone.
And so are their chances of winning that team fight, and with that, FPX gets the team fight advantage towards their side. Now they have a 5k gold lead and 2 dragons as well, so it's starting to become a lot more harder than it's than just a few minutes ago. Yeah, just than a few minutes ago for Fennel.
And also the injection of gold towards Sky, picking those 2 kills is going to be trouble later on. But it want to cause trouble as well towards this Lee Sin. They at least take him down, but what's next is going to be problematic. Chao gonna be here, Kong as well. Lingering in the area. Arizon is body blocking them though.
4v5!
Body slam gonna be used. Sky's gonna be here as well. Free hitting for days! Don128 will intercept into the backline as well as they do sacrifice the Nautilus. But now they have to disengage. I think this is a bad idea already. Chance gonna go in those. Spell's gonna be here as well. There's a barrage gonna be connecting onto 2. FPX not continuing anymore. Fennel would just walk away too.
So what happened there was Speltz wanted to go for the slice and dice combo, but his slice, it went to a very thick wall.
Yeah.
And whenever it happens as a Renekton, it's so sad. It's super sad. Then again, right, you see the proactiveness here by Fennel. They want to go for the pickoffs, and they're doing a very good job at that. I thought for a second that that's a very big opportunity for Fennel because that's the jungler down and the Baron is very squishy at the 12-minute mark. But FPX is still very solid with the advantage that they were able to get, that they were able to dissuade Fennel's attempt to go for more, and it ended as a 1-for-1 with, of course, one going down for Fennel. Still though, FPX is in the lead here, Gayang, and you look at Chao and Kong, they're setting up a death bush here, the tri-bush. No one can enter the dark areas.
Ryzen will be set up here, but great depth charge to at least cancel all the follow-up. Still, he's taking too much damage, will not get taken down though. Fennel is happy with that, but the only problem is that he doesn't have Warmogs, so no reason he has to go back to the base.
That's the trade-off that you go for if you prioritize the dead man's plate. Now Helios, with the face rush, gets some advantage here, but will not have enough damage to go for a solo kill moment against Don 128. Chaz though, Killer Instinct popping in, but no, he's not going to go for a blind chains there. Now Fennel will in turn get a prize here in the mid lane, and that's massive. Again, the mid lane tower at least gives you more real estate. At least something positive for Fennel.
Yeah, just scrambling here, getting something out of everything that is being taken here by FPX.
Yeah.
So difficult though. 4,600, 2 dragon stacks. Fennel does have scaling. I mean, later on we will see massive damage from the 3 scaling champions that they do have, but they have to reach towards the carries first, and Chao has been very good at preventing that from happening.
Like, even Kong by himself does have the Feather Storm, right? Like, it's very possible for Kong to survive on his own. Now, Shingdo7 trying to play with fire here.
Cast again to Horizon. At least buy some time with the Aces this time around. He is flashing away as Helios goes in with Hemo Plague. Unable to land the burst, but this time the Aatrox is online. Chaz going through. Renekton as well, but still taking the Zaya down. Skyafell though is going to be free hitting. Right out. Still is here, gets Dredge line up, and Chaz will land the sword. Chao is gonna be next, and Fennel running for them. Shingdo7 is also trying to run away, but is not gonna be allowed to save his teammates anymore. And Fennel, with 4 members alive, is pushing the bottom lane.
Shingdo7 by himself trying to defend against 4. Now Fennel smells blood here. They know that they are at the advantage.
They're hunting. The kick is gonna be there. Chaz is gonna be here though to answer back.
That's an ace.
And they do secure the kill, and the ace as well going towards the Nexus.
Nexus shields are on. Can they do it? Fennel, miracle play,
and they will.
No way!
It is possible, and Fennel will take game number 1 against FPX.